Is gay men's health crisis in financial crisis? It certainly looks that way, unfortunately. My name is Laurie Styron. I'm the CEO and Executive Director of CharityWatch. I'm getting over losing my voice, so excuse the way that I sound right now. Gay Men's Health Crisis is an important organization. It was founded in 1982 during the height of the AIDS epidemic, and it reports that it still serves over 9,000 people every year. So what's the problem? Well, most of us probably know under the current Trump administration, a lot of LGBTQ plus causes are kind of under threat due to federal funding being pulled. Gay Men's Health Crisis gets about half of its revenue every year, give or take, from the government. And so this is a real concern. Secondly, even before Trump's second term, Gay Men's Health Crisis was already experiencing some liquidity issues. It ended 2022, almost, pardon the rooster in the backyard there, it ended 2022 almost $1.6 million, negative net fund balance of almost $1.6 million. 2023, it improved that slightly. It was about $663,000 in the negative. Now, what that means is it owed that much more in each of those years to outside parties than the total value of its assets. So how did it get there into that situation? Well, it had recent years of spending more money in certain years than it was bringing in. And of course, over time, if you do that 1 year here and there, that's okay. That's normal. Sometimes charities raise more money than they spend in a particular year. Sometimes they spend more than they raise in a particular year. That's normal. But if you have a trajectory of spending more than you're raising year over year over year, that can result in this situation, which is the value of your assets is worth less than what you owe, your liabilities. So CharityWatch in early May 7th, we reached out to Gay Men's Health Crisis about these concerns. We saw in an audit note that its management, as part of its 2023 financial audit, had to consider if the charity would be able to continue its operations as a going concern. And it did address that in note 15 of that audit. We have an article on our website where we detail those findings. But CharityWatch wanted to follow up because this report was issued in September of 2024. It is now, at the time this video is being recorded, June, almost July of 2025. So we wanted to find out, hey, your plans for improving the financial condition of the organization, did you follow through on these? Were you successful in effectuating these or not? We reached out. We did hear back from someone who told us that someone would get back to us. We followed up over a month later and then didn't hear back again. So it's now been about 7 weeks since our original inquiry and our questions have not been answered. We have an article on our website detailing our analysis and findings. And we also, in our article, included our list of questions to Gay Men's Health Crisis that they did not answer about their finances. So if you're a donor to this organization, I would encourage you to forward them our article with these questions inside and just demand that they answer them. You know, again, as I said, this is an important organization that does good work. It's also reasonably financially efficient. It gets a B rating on our A+ to F rating scale for how efficiently it raises and spends public dollars. So, right, we're not out to get anyone here. We're not out to, rake them over the coals for their current situation. What we want to know is, what are you going to do about it, right? What's the outlook? If people donate to you, for in response to your requests for money to support programs, is that going to go to supporting the programs, or are you going to use a lot of it to pay off past debts? Like, what is the situation? Donors deserve to know that. All the stakeholders deserve to know that. And so even though they didn't answer our questions directly, if you forward our questions to the organization and you're a donor to the organization, perhaps you can compel them to answer you. And if you do, please forward their answers to us at CharityWatch.org. Again, please come to our site to view our complete article. My name is Laurie Styron. I'm the CEO and Executive Director of CharityWatch. Thanks for listening.